to education. And of course, the Free State Matric pass rate was the talk of the town. It's the strongest province in 2013 with an average pass rate of 87.4%. It knocked Gauteng off the top spot. Free State jumped to 2 places after being third in 2012 with a pass rate of 81.1%. Well, to tell us more about the province's gains and successes, we're joined from our Bloemfontein offices by Stanley Malope, who is the head of the Department of Education in the Free State. Mr. Malope, a very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, and thank you for having me.
I think very few people believed the department there in the province when they aimed to be #1 in 2013. You've managed to prove critics wrong. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yes, indeed we did, because of hard work, dedication, and commitment to the target that we set ourselves as the province.
Now, I think what's also very significant is that we've seen learners from previously disadvantaged backgrounds and schools really taking an active role when it comes to their position in the province. We see previously disadvantaged learners being the top 10. I think a strong number of them forming part of the top 10.
Precisely, and it is very fulfilling, when you look into the subjects such as mathematics, you would understand that these are some of the subjects that we refer to as very difficult subjects, and subjects especially difficult for the former disadvantaged schools. But this year around, of the top 10 in mathematics, 7 of those come from the township schools. In physical science, top 10, 8 of those come from the black schools, if you like. And in accounting, 3 of those come from the township schools as well. So yes, indeed, our township schools have improved quite a lot. And you have about 4 learners that have achieved 100% in mathematics from township schools. And we have 2 that have achieved 100% in physical science. Although we don't have 100% in accounting, but we have 99% that has been achieved by a child from the township school. So yes, indeed, our township schools are beginning to really come to the party, and they have indicated and proved that they have capacity and capability.
Mr. Malope, I know you mentioned hard work and dedication as some of the reasons for the success, but to what else do you attribute this huge progress? And I mean practical steps on the ground to take a look at the situation and change it for the better. What did you do differently this time around?
You see, on the ground, I want to attribute these results in particular to the leadership of the MEC for Education in the province, together with the Chief Director responsible for curriculum. Because my understanding is, even if you may have strategies in place, even if you may provide resources, the fact of the matter is you need some strong motivation, mentoring, as well as monitoring and support. And this is precisely what the MEC has actually personally been doing. But I also want to attribute that also to the leadership that was displayed by our district directors, who slept sleepless nights to make sure that the plans that they have developed to improve the results, that they follow through and they make sure that they do happen, and they hold or they held people accountable to that end. I must also say, we're very happy with the attitude of our principals that have changed for the better, and the positiveness that we got also from our learners who are willing, to be pulled through by our principals, by the management, by the educators, by the SGPs, to make sure that they actually sit down, concentrate on their studies, and give us the desired outcome. So the quality of leadership displayed throughout the organization, I think, has actually resulted into what we got today. But other than that, I think we also attribute that to the partnerships that we have fostered with a number of institutions. The universities around here, I think they've come to the party. you'd have vacation classes, you'd have the winter, spring, and the September.
I think the role of
Easter
stakeholders
classes.
there playing a very key
Very
role in there. I think
important,
let's leave it there for time purposes. But it seems as if you have a winning formula. Long may that last, and congratulations to you again. Keep on giving Gauteng and the Western Cape a tough time, because they usually are at the forefront there, and it's a two-horse race. But it's good to see Free State coming through there and giving them a bit of a tough time. My thanks to you, Mr. Willope, for joining us again. We're going to take a quick ad break. Back with more.